Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contrast, we visit different temples. I go there personally, I videograph, I photograph them, and I try to gather as much information as I can from the local sources. Today we are going to visit Veerabhadra Swamy temple, where it is at Lepakshi, Andhra Pradesh. Everybody knows it for the floating pillars, but we are going to see today, is it that floating pillar is the only thing here, or we got some more things? I'm sure at the end of this lecture you will say that floating pillar is wonder, but not the only wonder with this temple. Vijayanagar has produced multiple different temples, one more glorious than others. However, each and every temple has its own speciality. Now this temple was built in 16th century, that is to be precise 1530, by Virupanna Nayaka. He was the governor and his brother was Veeranna. Both were governors of Vijayanagara. So obviously they were following instructions of Achyudeva Raya, who was the king of Vijayanagar Empire at that time. And under his auspices, these temples were constructed by these two brothers. Wonderful. We are going to see them in detail now. Both of them actually were belonging to the merchant warriors. They were also called as Veerashaivavanis. So Veerashaivavanis were the warriors who were also business oriented people. So they have a good vision, not only good vision. When we are going to see the sculptures, you will know that there are many sculptures which are related with the foreign trading, particularly with the Persia. They had a good trading of horses with them. The architectural features are of profuse carvings, paintings. Paintings are lost in our days, however, you can still know the glory of them. They were on the surface of the temple. However, the carvings are on hard stone, black granite, so they are still intact. One of the centrally placed monument is of national importance and is considered as the most spectacular of the Vijayanagara Empire, that is the floating pillar and fresco paintings. They are on the wall and they can still give you an idea how glorious, what art they had. Lot of panels are of Rama, Sri Krishna from Ramayana and Mahabharata, and also few are from Bhagavata Puranas. They are absolutely well preserved. Let's get going. So this is the entrance where you have to park your car and you have to go inside. Let's get going inside. The architectural and iconographic marvels of the Lepakshi temple, let us know it before we are going to see them. Now, one, Lepakshi temple is also known as Veerabhadra, that is the Shaivite temple, Veerabhadra Swamy temple, and is located near Anandpur. It is hardly 40 kilometers from Anandpur, that is in Andhra Pradesh. The temple is dedicated to Veerabhadra, and it is a fearful form of Lord Shiva and is a masterpiece by its own, and that is created by Vijayanagara. It is the combination of the sculpture, then there are some paintings and there are certain murals. All we are going to enjoy. Each and every temple has its own uniqueness. Now everybody goes there for only one thing, that is to see a floating pillar and put a piece of cloth below it to check whether they are really floating or not. One of the temple's most curious feature is the so-called floating pillar. It is in the Natya Mandapa. The pillar does not touch the ground and is said to be standing slightly above the floor, but that's far as history is concerned. But this masterpiece was disturbed by somebody. He tried to break it to know whether really it is floating, and he found that full structure is moving, and the Britisher stopped here only. So today it is 90% floating. I am going to show you my videos and my photograph how much is the floating and how much is the touching ground. Then it has got also the mandapas and a pillared hall. The Natya Mandapa or the dancing hall is among its most famous architecture feature. It has beautifully carved pillars depicting celestial dancers, musicians, and mythological scenes. Another height is the Kalyana Mandapa. As everybody knows, this is the mandapa used for certain specific reason for marriage purpose of Shiva, and it is also well ornated. It is also called a pillar, is a marriage hall, and it has beautiful 38 well carved pillars. So it is believed that this construction is a ceremonial place for Lord Shiva and Parvati. Looking at the grace, decoration, you will start believing it that it's a fact. Now decorative motifs and sculptures are also there. There are different themes. They show richly carved elements of Kirti Mukhas and Makara Toranas. As everywhere you see, the Vijayanagar or Chalukyas has this typical feature. Then it has a Naga balustrades, then lotus, medulus, and a scroll work. Then musicians, dancers, ascetics, even a small bracket and ceiling corables with they are treated in such a way that you will see a sculpture, then carvings, and they are beautifully decorated, though it is a hall which is used for a common man for purposes like waiting for the rituals or gathering in the evening. Then what are the ceiling murals? They are the typical of Vijayanagara empires. The beauties you can see in Hampi, yes, they are well preserved, but here also they are there, but not as much well preserved as that of Hampi. The ceiling mandapas has got preserved murals, particularly a huge panel depicting Shiva's celestial marriage. As we know, this is a Kalyana Mandapa with Parvati. It is measuring over 20 by 10 feet, such a huge one. These murals exhibit a vivid colors, narratives, sequencing, and figures, and they are almond-shaped eyes and stylized ornaments. So all figure you will see with a peculiar eyes, that is a almond shaped, and they are all ornated. That is all typical of that period's painting styles, and they are very well preserved. That is the most important thing. So let's get going inside. We are going to enter this main gate, and once we enter the main gate, this is the Gopuram. Is a small Gopuram. Then we go inside. There is a small place in between, and the staircase by which you can step up and you will enter the temple. Temple is on a raised Jagati. Iconographic meaning of the Nandi in Shiva's temple. Everywhere you will find Nandi. But here Nandi is not here, but it is placed around 500 meters. A huge, a gigantic Nandi. We have got different video on it, but please note that when the temple was constructed, the Nandi and Shiva were facing each other. So you can imagine the tallness of the people. They were tall, yes. That's why they have got such a huge Nandi at a so huge distance. Here you will find also that there is a serpentine and Shivalinga. It is exterior of the temple. Now we are seeing the exterior. Interior we have got different video, and here you can see the Shikharas also, a serpent and Shiva. All these things were facing big Nandi once upon a time, but now in between there is a lot of commercial constructions. Now here also you can see same two things. One thing is Shivalinga, also Shikharas. Now the coiled serpent is Sheshanaga, the eternal support of the cosmos. In the eternal support of the cosmos, the role is for the serpent, not only in Indian culture but also in Greek culture. Lot of outside India culture also you will find role of serpent. That is the actually energy. It signifies energy and immorality. these two things, energy can destroy immorality, that is in Shaiva cosmology. So they have big role to play. Here you are seeing again the different, outside the temple you can find well constructed halls around this Shivalinga and serpent. This is from the front side. We are seeing it is beautifully decorated. You cannot go up because it is ASI protected monuments. There are restrictions, there is a discipline, and that's why you can see it so well. Look at the beauty of carvings, good architecture. I am showing you from all possible directions in photograph also, and we are going to see videographs also. These are now different mandapas you will find around the main temple. They are mainly used because people were coming for worship. They were staying here only once upon a time when it was constructed. And please note, all these things are over a big bolster, big stone. There is no foundation. Now this is another big hall. It is partially ruined, but even in spite of that, you can note today how much huge it was, how much beautifully it was carved, and even today it speaks of its giganticness and the beauties. You can see typical like in Hampi, here also you will see large stones and a hard red granite, beautiful carvings. Now as far as these carvings and the iconography is concerned, we have got it on different video. Please see in link. Iconography of each and every sculpture is covered separately. We got many videos. The best way you want to know is visit our website. Link is given below. Each and every icon got meaning. It's a large hall. You can call this, it was for the commercial purposes, or people were gathering here. It is community hall like purpose it has served. Once upon a time, king was Achyuta, that is of Vijayanagar. Now as you know, the sculpture over the red stone and sculptures over the black granite. Black granite is more hard. It is slightly softer, this red one. So you can see it, the wear and tear is likely to be more with this as compared to that of the black granite. Both we are going to see. These temple videos cover both the sculptures in both the types of stones. See the beauty, giganticness, hugeness. Here they got much importance for Agastya. You will find Agastya in more than 8 different forms in these Sabha Mandapas. Again I will say that separate video is dedicated to it. We have covered all forms of Agastya seen only in this temple. They were giving much importance for this particular person. This is a very huge hall and one of an excellent place for the photography. Though it is partially ruined, it can speak of its beauty once upon a time. Look at this beauty of sculptures. This is Agastya. I am sure you must be convinced that it is really a fantastic visual treat. Especially if you want to study iconography of Vijayanagar style, this is one of the best places you can ever have. Particularly if we combine this with Tadipatri temples, they give you a better architectural views of Vijayanagaras. Personally, I rank them as edge above the Vijayanagar. That do not mean Vijayanagar is not good, but it is just a little bit betterment over here as far as this art are concerned. So, king was Achyut Devaraya. Look at the stone polish. Is it any advanced technique they were using, or it is just a sort of different chiseling techniques? Because this is all with just one chisel and hammer. They hammered it to the perfection. They hammered it to the mirror polish. Now these are the Dwarapalikas. You can see the vehicles, they are Ganga and Yamuna, because the vehicles are turtle and crocodile. Facial expressions, especially alike, they are just nostalgic. Expression, look at the expression, how they have carved it. They are Dwarapalas. Ganga and Yamuna. How we identified is from the vehicle. Now here a lot of sculptures we are seeing. Now let's come to the hanging pillar. Detailed videos, everything are covered in different videos. Since there are a lot of demonstrations, there are a lot of way in which we have photographed the area below the hanging pillar. This indicates, again I told you, there were foreign traders coming. Look at the cap and look at the facial expression, and these traders were particularly known for their horse trading. Now above that you will find one inscription also. We have decoded it. We have decoded it with the help of AI, and we really understood that there are a lot of names here written of the donors. Now these are the 3D effects you can see. Now you can see a cow and a calf. Now you can have similar one at the entrance of the temple where we got 3 faces. Here there are 2 faces. You cover any one, still the remaining is perfect to its alignment. It will not lose the alignment. They were so perfect in such 3-dimensional effects. Now another I told you is at the entrance of gate, which I am showing you just now. There are 3 faces, cow faces, but calf is there. At entrance, when you go, you try it, and not only at entrance, also in this Sabha Mandapas. At 2 places you will get same beautifully sculptures. There are a lot of sceneries from Ramayana when Shabari has welcomed Sri Rama. He was that time with Lakshmana, and she has offered him some berries. Now again, here also you are seeing 3 faces of cow. So lot of time, lot of places they have made this type of sculptures. You can see here Lord Sri Krishna playing with Kaliya. You know the story of Kaliya Mardan. This is just a floral designs. They are beautifully decorated. Again you will find Agastya in a different form. Look at the hairstyle, they are different, hand they are different. So it's not the same. I'm going to show you twice. At every place, sometime you will see a Kamandalo in hand, that is water pot. Sometime you will see empty hands. Sometime in a Abhay Mudra. Sometime in a different mudras. But totally I have identified more than 6 different type of Agastya presentation in this hall. Now this is just old tree, I liked it and I photographed it. In the premises itself, when you complete the round, you will come over here. Some of them are destroyed, but in spite of that, they will tell you how much glorious it was. Let's come to conclusion now. It is a beauty as far as cultural and artistic legacy is concerned. Lepakshi temple is not only a sacred site, but also a novel encyclopedia of Vijayanagara art and architecture. How glorious, how advanced they were. The integral of the sculptures, paintings and special designs show in showcase. I have shown you 3D effected. Also the height of the temple building tradition in the South India, how much high they were. That is the height of South Indian temples. It remains a living testimony of devotion craftsmanship, and mythological imagination. And with that, we are coming to end of this small lecture. As far as external aspect of Lepakshi temple is concerned, we have got different video for inside beauties and also different videos as far as iconology is concerned, and they all are listed on the website. With this, I say goodbye, and I'm sure we'll meet again in next video shortly. Till then, goodbye, good luck, and take care.